Many yoga poses have hands together, whether hands are overhead, like in tree pose or in Virabhadrasana 1. I prefer just expanding so fully. It gives a sense of freedom and joy and spaciousness. I was just reading about the Big and Loud program for those that have Parkinson's. And reading further, I discovered how people with Parkinson's tend to make their movement smaller and smaller, and they get more and more contracted over time. This is not the Big and Loud program, but this is a practice where we're expanding. We take more space in our practice in order to find that sense of freedom. And that sense of freedom is our natural state. We'll begin standing. These are all standing postures and very energizing postures. We'll be moving our arms up to the side and down and back as we step 1 foot back. We'll begin at the top of the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, take your right foot back. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, second step and down. And inhale, reach your hands back as you step back and step forward. Other side. Inhale, reach your arms up, step your left foot back and forward. Inhale, arms to the side, step back and forward. And finally, reach your hands back as you step your left foot back and forward. Step wide now. As you step wide, turn your right toes out, bend your right knee. Rather than a really tight Virabhadrasana 2, sometimes I see with fingers close together, we want to get spacious. We want to get big. So as you reach your right arm forward, your left arm back, now draw your left arm forward, make a big circle with it, and settle your right thigh a little bit closer to the earth. Again, draw your left arm forward, reach it up and back. And one more time, reach forward and back and release your hands down. Come to the opposite side. Turn your right toes in, your left toes out. Start in Virabhadrasana number 2. Again, fingers are spread to energize your arms. And reach your back arm forward, up and back. And again, forward, back. Again, reach forward and back, almost like the backstroke. One more. Reach back. And release your hands down. With your right toes turning out, bend your right knee as if you're scooping blueberries. I love blueberries. So as if you're scooping big palmful of blueberries, bend your right knee, reach down toward your inner right ankle, lift up and reach back and scoop down, reach up and back, and one more, scoop, reach up and back, and come to the opposite side. So turn your left toes in, bend your knee as if coming to Virabhadrasana 2, but now we're just finding so much freedom in the shoulders and in very short and easeful movements. So with your fingers spread, reach down, scoop up, back, and almost like goddess warrior pose here. Again, reach down, lift up and back, and finally reach down, up and back, and lift yourself up. One more time. Turn your right toes out, come to Virabhadrasana number 2, and notice rather than creating like this very symmetrical pose with the arms exactly parallel to the earth. I like just finding that place of freedom. And for me, it's a little bit lifted. It's whatever you feel gives you that sense of freedom. Just open up the side body by reaching the back hand back, the front arm back. And now straighten your front leg, reach your front arm back, your back hand over. Again, inhale, bend your knee, just get big and expansive. Exhale, straighten your front leg, reach. One more, inhale, reach back for fullness to the side body, and just enjoy your freedom in the movement as you reach your hand back. Inhale, rise up. Let's come to the opposite side. Turn your right toes in, your left toes out. Bend your knee. Reach back as you just get this nice expansiveness to the side body. And exhale, reach your hand back. Good. Inhale, lift yourself up and back. Exhale, straighten your leg. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, rise up. Release your hands and heel toe your feet in toward each other to come to Tadasana. In Tadasana, come to a chair pose. Now, as you reach your arms forward, again, we're finding that freedom, a lot of spaciousness between your fingers and between your hands as you draw down. Inhale, rise up. And one way to open the chest a little bit more fully in this, as we do a repetition of chair pose, we take the arms up again, draw down, and almost as if parting the water, breaststroke, you're pulling the water back. You reach up to come to chair pose. Draw yourself down fairly deep. Now, with your fingers spread, pull the air behind you to rise up. Again, reach your arms up. Bend your knees, maybe go a little bit deeper. With fingers spread, push the air back. Reach up. Again, bend your knees. Open your chest by pushing the air back and rise up. Bend your knees. Push the air to the side and rise up. Release your hands. So there you have it. Just a few standing poses to make your practice big and spacious. And through that spaciousness, you find the freedom that is natural to you, the freedom that belongs to you. Namaste.